Cleet Hodges married Daphne Harwell. That's Clute's sister, and Memaw was invited, and I was invited, and we went this past weekend. Cleet's oldest son, who's a caterer, was going to do the reception. It's a big outdoor picnic and everything. It's at this venue they call the Fireman's Lodge. They got this cinder block building out there where they like stage the food and then they bring it out to you kind of thing. And then they got bathrooms in that little building, but everything else is outdoors. And they had the sweetest watermelon I ever tasted in my life. And Memaw got a plate full, and another plate full, and another plate full. One thing about Memaw and fresh seasonal fruit is that she has a hard time walking away. It's like the sensor in her head, it just shuts off and it don't tell her, hey, you hit your limit. And in her defense, fruit is a little bit sneaky that way. You don't feel like you're getting full, then all of a sudden, too late. Then I look at her plate and I see there's half a plate of watermelon left. And I know Memaw don't leave fruit on a plate unless it's emergency. And then I look at that cinder block bathroom, and they got a line forming long ways outside it, and them all ladies in that line. So my head is on a swivel, and I'm looking around, where's my Memaw, 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 Memaw? Nowhere to be seen. Now, I don't have a plan at this point. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I know I need to go do something. So as I'm heading toward that cinder block bathroom and all these gals are lined up, just a longer line, it keeps forming and forming right this way, I see a screen pop off the back of it. And then I see two Crocs pop out the back of that window. And in those two Crocs are two of my Memaw's feet. And she is shuffling out the back of this cinder block building, drops 2 feet to the ground, and she is shuffling out of there toward my uncle's truck. And she's heading to the parking lot. And so I'm walking, but I don't want to draw attention. It's one of them long stride walks where you're trying to cover as much ground as you can without running and drawing attention to yourself. And I'm over there. I said, Memaw, how you doing? She looks at me and she just keeps on moving. Well, that was my cue. Congrats to the bride and groom. We gone. I said, Memaw, you okay? She said, the toilet backed up. You want to get help? We going. And Memaw's just that way. When the pressure's on, she turns into a toddler and don't make eye contact and kind of thinks, well, if I don't see them, they don't see me. And she shuffles on. I was trying to catch her. I said, Memaw, how's this work? And she said, like this. And she kept on shuffling, just moving away from that place. And I said, why is there still a line if the bathroom's empty? And she said, kind of hollered over her shoulder, it's locked. I said, Memaw, you locked that door and went out the back and now nobody can get in there? She said, it's backed up anyway. And I said, well, shouldn't we tell somebody? And she stopped, turned around, stared a hole right through me, and said, it is time to go. So we did, and I really don't know how much folks figured out at the reception this past weekend, but I know this week Memaw's been eating mostly toast and cheese. Congrats to the newlyweds. I heard after we left they brought out apricot pie, so I guess looking back it's probably better we left when we did. We'll see you later.